Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I am coming to you live from Legion Memorial Field in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's high school varsity girls field hockey contest between the hosting Wildcats of Weymouth High School and the visiting Brookline High Warriors. We're about to get this one underway very soon. It was originally scheduled for a 4 p.m. start, and the way things are going, we're probably only going to start a few minutes late, which is pretty good considering Brookline High doesn't let its students out until 3 p.m. and it's a considerable drive from Brookline down to Weymouth. So things are actually working pretty good logistically, I would say, so far today. Things are working pretty good weather-wise. It's a bright, sunny day as opposed to some of the, let's say, heavier precipitation we've seen in some past days. And technology-wise, things are going good today. I've got a very strong connection out here in Weymouth, which, if anyone's been following some of my live streams of other Brookline High teams the past few weeks, you know what a rare treat it is that we've got a good connection out here today. So everything's looking pretty good, and we're looking forward to a good game of field hockey. Now, this is my first time since the season opener all the way back on September 6th that I'm covering Brookline High field hockey. Of course, the Warriors got a big win against Framingham in that season opener. And they've been doing good. They've won one of each of their last 2 games to improve to 4-3-1 overall so far this season. And in the first MIAA Division I Power Rankings that were released on September 29th, last Friday, Brookline, who was still 3-3-1 at that point, they hadn't played their most recent game, but Brookline came out 25th in those power rankings, which, if the season were to end today, would guarantee them a spot in the Division I tournament, as the top 32 teams in the power rankings do qualify. You know, any teams that rank below 32 but still manage a 500 or better record will also qualify for the play-in round. But right now, Brookline doesn't need that kind of qualification as they're having a pretty strong season. Weymouth, so far this season, standing at 0-7. They were 34th in the power rankings when they came out. So the Wildcats searching for their first win of the year. So you know they're going to be a hungry opponent here against Brookline today. Officials blowing the whistle. Probably going to wrap up warm-ups soon, but while we still got warm-ups going on, let's take a look at the Brookline High roster as they come off the field and get ready to huddle up. Going in order of jersey number for Brookline, first off we have a senior number 1, Amelia Foley. Next, a junior number 2, Maggie Tien. A junior number 3, Sadie Hoge. A junior number 4, Kale Bundy. Junior number 5, Kathy Merlis. A senior number 6, Molly Newbold. A senior number 8, Ellie Chen. A senior number 9, Sophie Young. A senior captain, number 10, Charlotte Toole. A sophomore, number 11, Caroline Hughes. A junior, number 12, Izzy Pace. A sophomore, number 14, Clara Thibault. A junior, number 17, Mia DiCarlo. A senior captain, number 18, Piper Kelly. A senior, number 19, Mariana Sanchez-Dahl. A senior captain, number 22, Fiona Keegan-McGlynn. And a junior goalkeeper, Anna Denker. Team managers for Brookline, a junior Casey McCarthy and a sophomore Sophia Miller-Culver. Head coach of the Brookline High field hockey team is Emily Hunt. So that's the roster for Brookline. And if I'm mispronouncing any names and any Brookline fans watching this live stream happen to catch me butchering any names, please correct me in the live chat. So you see Brookline huddling up. Let's see if we can read through real quick the roster for the Weymouth High Wildcats, who you see in the white jerseys with red jersey numbers and yellow outlines getting ready to take the field. The roster I have for them is in order of name, not jersey number, and it looks like I'm not going to have time to read it out. So, we'll figure things out as we go. Thank you again so much for tuning in today. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. If you end up enjoying this Field Hockey live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming sports live streams. Like I said, if there's anything you'd like to say it in the live chat. I'm here to listen. So getting started here in the first quarter, Weymouth going to get the opening possession. That is number 24, Fiona Mackin, getting us started, and here we go. Weymouth trying to move it upfield, pass too far for Mackin, taken away by Brookline, but that pass intercepted right back by Weymouth's number 11. And that's going to be a penalty against Brookline, and play continues. Number 11, Pacey Francis, moves it up, but then Brookline takes it back, and it keeps bouncing along. It's a race for the ball, but it is ultimately taken by the Wildcats. I think some kind of an alarm just went off. The score. You know what happened? The scoreboard accidentally went off, and as if it was the end of the quarter, and that kind of screwed up. That confused people for a second, but play is continuing. Brookline working it up the far side. Sent down to the corner. Fighting through a couple of defenders, an attempted centering pass is knocked away. That was number 8, Ellie Chen, who was trying to work it forward. Sophie Young took it back for a second, but now Weymouth working to clear it out. Stolen back again. This is Molly Newbold. Newbold tries to send it forward. Attempted clear is blocked by Newbold. Newbold pushes it forward. It's a scrum in the box, and it's going to be a violation on Brookline, and so that will give the ball back to the Wildcats. Big swing there, and it's disrupted. Taken. That was Piper Kelly passing over to Newbold. Newbold dribbling forward, met by a defender, number 1, who pokes it away. Recovered, though, by number 17, Mia DiCarlo. DiCarlo pass to the middle, broken up, but into open space. It is hit forward, and it bounces off a body, and that's going to be a violation on Brookline, and Weymouth gets to clear it out once again. Number 22 tries to clear, blocked by Keegan McGlynn. They do clear it out. It's intercepted by Newbold, who sends a bouncing pass forward, broken up. That's going to be a violation against Weymouth just outside the semicircle, so it's not a penalty corner. Newbold wasting no time, passes across, shot is blocked. Still fighting, though, another shot, and it goes through traffic and misses the cage, but it goes off the foot of a Weymouth player, and that's going to trigger our first penalty corner of the day. Having a little trouble seeing who's the inserter here, but it's sent out. Sent back down to the baseline. Trying to fight through. The defense cannot. Sent back in to the circle, though, and that bounced off the body, and that's going to be a violation. Weymouth ball. No, it's another penalty corner. My mistake. Insert goes way back. Newbold swings, walled off, and they call the violation on Brookline this time. And so they get to clear it out. Number 12 sends it down the near side. Kept in bounds. It goes off the foot of a Weymouth player, and Brookline gets to keep moving. Number 17, DiCarlo sends it up to the corner to number 12, Izzy Pace. Pace sends it through into the semicircle. Traffic swing is walled off. Rebound recovered. Attempted backhand. They can't get a shot through. and it goes off the foot of a Brookline player. Some big chances for both number 14, Clara Tebow, and number 12, Izzy Pace. Another violation, Brookline ball. Kelly sends it up the line to Pace. Pace dribbling in, pass back to Kelly. Kelly to the middle to Newbold. Newbold inside, swing blocked. Bouncing along, Keegan McGlynn fighting for it. Violation off a foot, Weymouth ball. Another swing, briefly broken up by Pace, but it went off her foot, so Weymouth gets to keep moving. Long pass up, broken up by DiCarlo. Trying to force it through, combined efforts of DiCarlo and Tebow. Tebow ends up taking it. Tebow dribbling, tries a shot block, tries to keep with it. It's taken away. The Wildcats defending well so far. Kelly, another insert into the semicircle. And we get a violation against Weymouth. That'll be a penalty corner for Brookline. Tebow setting up as the inserter. Sends it out to Newbold. Newbold swings. It's popped high in the air. And we got a violation against Brookline. And Weymouth will get to clear it out once again. Another attempt to clear wall down by Brookline again. They've been living in Weymouth's end so far today, but that's a violation on Brookline. Weymouth's number 1, Rachel Tier. Dribbling with it. Tier's attempted clear, walled off by Pace, but Tier recovers it. Sends it across midfield, but it's taken by Charlotte Toole. Toole, violation of some kind there. And it's taken back in a hard collision there. Violation against Brookline as number 11, Pacey Francis. Francis, big swing through the air. Violation against Weymouth. And it will go back to Brookline. DiCarlo setting up. Flicks it forward, but not quite there. Francis had it for a second, but it goes off her foot. Brookline ball. Kelly sends it forward, intercepted by Tier. Stolen back by Pace. Pace trying to work up, defended by Tier, and a violation gives it to Weymouth. Or no, it's Brookline. So past Kelly, across to Newbold. Newbold weaving her way through. Turning, tries a backhand. Now a swing. That one is in! Sophie Young. Let's check out the instant replay. See, they pass to Newbold. Newbold dribbled in. Weaved across. Tried a backhand. It was blocked, but then Sophie Young right there to pick it up and send it through. Brookline with a 1-0 lead here in the first quarter. Off the goal from Sophie Young, assisted by Molly Newbold. Long clear attempted, trying to get it down to the Brookline end. Ball goes off a Brookline player's foot, and Mackin just plays on with it. Another violation, and they just keep moving. Or not quite. They now start moving. They go up the far sideline. Running out of real estate as it's knocked out of bounds. I think they signaled Brookline ball. Nope, still Weymouth ball as they situate him back out there. Sent forward, intercepted by Brookline. Brookline trying to work it up the far sideline now, met by Tier on defense, but violation And Brookline continues. Turn around, send it back to Newbold. Newbold whiffs, but recovers the ball as it couldn't be cleanly stolen away. Newbold trying to dribble through the middle, gets walled off by multiple defenders. Francis with the ball now, starts dribbling. Tries to send a pass, blocked by Brookline. Disrupted out of bounds. Good defense by DiCarlo. It will stay Weymouth ball, however. Francis, a big swing, intercepted by Pace. Pace trying to push through, gets through Tier. And Pace off to the races. Couldn't get enough on that pass. Broken up by Tier, but collision results in a violation for Weymouth. And that'll be Brookline ball. Newbold, big swing, gets through a couple of sticks. Way upfield. Ellie Chen now trying to push it forward. Fiona Keegan-McGlynn trying to chase it down. Cannot chase it down before it goes out the back line. Wildcats setting up. Number 22, Bridget Kelly, sends it forward. Intercepted by Brookline, but taken back by the Wildcats. That pass goes off a foot. They keep moving, and now they stop it. Now a violation on Weymouth. Some subs checking in for Brookline in the middle of the action. And one of them, Caroline Hughes, immediately gets into the scrum, draws a violation on Weymouth. Kelly with a quick pass. Dribbling now is Tebow. Tebow breaking through. Tebow gets blocked. Weymouth trying to clear it. And it's going to be out of bounds, and that is going to result in a corner for Brookline as Tebow gets set up as the inserter. Tebow sends it out. Back down to the baseline. Intercepted. I think that was Kelly. Or I might have misread that. But either way, that is going to be a violation on Weymouth, and another corner coming up for the Warriors. Tebow sends it back out. Now to the middle to Newbold. Newbold tries to push it through. Walled off by Kelly. That's out of bounds, and that won't be a corner. That'll simply be Brookline free ball. Long pass out to the near side to Kelly. Now back to the middle to DiCarlo. Sends it forward. Disrupted, cleared back out. DiCarlo takes it back, tries to send one bouncing into the semicircle. Violation on Brookline. Weymouth takes the ball. This one sent past everybody and out of bounds. Excuse me. Stolen away by Tier. Tier disrupted there, and Kelly recovers the ball. Kelly forces it through to Tebow. Violation on Brookline, and that'll be Weymouth ball. Big swing goes off a couple of sticks, bouncing deep down in the Brookline end. It's a race to the ball. DiCarlo gets there first. Fighting for it. Tries to clear, and violation on Weymouth. Almost a big scoring chance for Weymouth's number 9, Sarah McCrossan. But Mia DiCarlo with good get-back speed. Brief bit of confusion there. That scoring chance, of course, came off a big hit from number 3, Violet Churchill. Now Brookline trying to move. Slight miscommunication on the pass. Sophie Young trying to recover it, but it's knocked away. Sent up for McCrossan, but broken up by Brookline's number 3, Sadie Hodge. Now it is Toole who breaks it up, gets it up to Hodge, and draws the penalty. Pass to the middle to Tebow. Tebow, long one up to Caroline Hughes. Hughes got some space to dribble, fights through one defender, but got to keep with the ball. Walled off that time by the defender, but not cleanly, and it will stay Brookline ball off the violation. Kelly setting up, pass to the middle to Newbold. Newbold just tries to send one through, walled off, cleared out. DiCarlo keeping it on the attack for Brookline, manages to get one through the legs of a couple players, and it goes out of bounds. Big swing from Weymouth, walled down by Tebow, chased down by Newbold. Newbold couldn't get through her defender, and it's taken away. Couple passes now intercepted by DiCarlo, pushed forward to Kelly. Kelly dribbling, sends it up the near side, a little bit far, but Hughes going to chase after it. Hughes working up the baseline, sends one through, and it's hauled off and knocked out of bounds. On defense for Weymouth was number 13, Grace McHugh. Since it was knocked out of bounds, it's not a corner. Simply a free ball pass to an open Kelly. Kelly, centering pass, fought for, and that is going to not sure what that alarm sound was for, but it's now a corner for Brookline. Tebow setting up on the insert. Sends it out to Newbold. Newbold, big swing. Deflects up in the air. It's a scrum. It's kicked out. Newbold sends it back in again. Downed, pushed, and another violation. Or no, that's what it was. That alarm was for the end of the quarter, but because it was a penalty corner, they played out said penalty corner before ending the quarter. That's what it was. So that is going to end the first quarter of play. Our score after one, Brookline 1, Weymouth 0. Brookline scoring off of this one goal, as you see the centering pass from Kelly up to Newbold. Newbold weaved around some defenders, tried a backhanded push that was deflected up, and it was taken by Sophie Young. For our only score of the first quarter. Once again, thank you all for tuning in today. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. If you are enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all my upcoming sports live streams. And if there's anything you would like to say, I encourage you to say it in the live chat. Could be as simple as go Brookline or go Weymouth. No matter who it is you're rooting for, we appreciate fans who bring the good vibes and support their favorite teams in the live chat. Additionally, if you want to give a shout out to your favorite player specifically, maybe you're tuning in to watch a family member or a friend, you want to give them a shout out. Maybe you want to let us know where you're tuning in from with these online live streams that can be watched all over the world. We hear all kinds of fun stories of people tuning in from different states and even different countries sometimes, which can be really cool to hear. If you have any comments on the action, like, oh, this team is looking good, or this team's got to adjust this, I encourage that as well. If you notice any technical difficulties, like if you notice any problems with the audio or any problems with the video, the quality of the stream in any way, I encourage you to let me know in the live chat. You never know, it might be something that I don't notice on my end, and it might be something that I can fix. Then, of course, as I said, if I'm getting any pronunciations of player names wrong, I encourage you to correct me. Second quarter of action about to get underway. Brookline with the 1-0 lead. Off a goal from Sophie Young, assisted by Molly Newbold. Weymouth gets the opening possession again. This is number 4, Mira Flaherty. Couple passes, and it's taken away by Caroline Hughes, who then draws the violation off the foot. And Brookline is off to the races again. Piper Kelly sends it back to Molly Newbold. High bouncing pass, deflects off a stick and is recovered by Clara Tebow. Pushed forward again. Caroline Hughes walled at point blank range by the Weymouth goalie. Pass back up. Sophie Young tries a centering hit. Scrum in the box. And violation on Weymouth. That'll be a penalty corner for Brookline. Brookline has been dominating possession so far, but give Weymouth credit. They are fighting hard on defense to limit Brookline's number on the scoreboard. Tebow setting up as the inserter. Sends it out to Kelly, who taps it to Newbold. Back to Kelly. Kelly flicks it. Knocked away. Controlled for a second by Bridget Kelly, and it's going to be another violation as she lost her footing, and that's going to be another Brookline corner. Tebow inserts to Kelly, to the middle to Newbold. Newbold faced off with a defender, now pushes forward, deflects a couple times. Still in the box, or still in the semicircle, and now a violation, and it will be Weymouth ball. Almost a chance for number 4, Cale Bundy on that one, but not quite. Attempted clear, walled down nicely by Kelly. Kelly, pass back to Newbold, sends one up to Hughes. Hughes sending it to the middle to Kelly. Kelly is met by a defender who commits a violation. Another penalty corner for the Warriors. Tebow sends it out to Newbold. Newbold, big swing, walled by Kelly. Kelly trying to clear it out. Hughes not letting her. Hughes trying to fight through, but gets met by several defenders, knocked back out. Newbold now fighting, and that's now going to be a violation on Brookline. Weymouth ball. Credit again to the Wildcats' defense. This is now going to be a swing taken from Violet Churchill as she whiffs a couple of times, and now it's a live ball, but she just barely gets it away up to number 11, Pacey Francis. Violation on Brookline there. Francis tries a swing, but it doesn't go quite where she wanted it to. Another violation on Brookline and another free swing for the Wildcats. This is now number 17, Iris Churchill. And now that's a violation on Weymouth, and Brookline gets the free ball. Mia DiCarlo sends it forward, deflects, and is taken by Kelly. Kelly dribbling, pass across to Newbold, now sends it way up. Bundy scores! Cale Bundy makes it a 2-0 lead for Brookline. Let's check out the replay on that one. You see it started with the free hit by DiCarlo. It deflected and was taken by Kelly. Kelly dribbling, sent a centering pass over to Newbold. Newbold sent one up for Bundy, and Bundy managed to keep with the pursuit and get the shot off and in. Second assist of the day for Molly Newbold. First goal for Cale Bundy, and Brookline takes the 2-0 lead. Caroline Hughes now moving the ball up for the Warriors. Weaves around a couple of defenders into open space. Pass across, finds Young. Young turns around, passes it back to Newbold. Newbold back to Young on the far side. Young Sends it into the semicircle. It's kept in bounds by Hughes. Brookline trying to keep things pushing, and it's in! That's Caroline Hughes. Almost forgot to save the replay on that one, as you see it scrumming in the box. It gets knocked back out, knocked back forward, and then sent up to Hughes, who managed to come out of that chaos with a score. I'm not entirely sure of the assist on that one, but what I am sure of is it's a goal for Caroline Hughes that makes it a 3-0 lead for Brookline. Now this one taken away. This is number 5, Kathy Merlis. Now a pass to the middle. Fighting through a couple of defenders was Thibault, but gets walled off by Francis. Francis dribbling to the near side, a violation on Brookline. Subs checking in, and we've got another brief violation there. Goals so far for Brookline from Sophie Young, Caroline Hughes, and Kale Bundy. 2 assists from Molly Newbold, and 1 assist I couldn't quite identify. I might have to go back to the film again on that one. But for now, a 3-0 lead for the Warriors. Big swing, bouncing along, and it's knocked down by Newbold. Recovered by the Wildcats. Pass intercepted, though. Sent up the middle, and Thibault off to the races. Thibault racing forward, cutting to her right. Now a centering hit, bouncing along into open space. It's recovered. Pass to the corner. Now it goes to the middle to Newbold. Newbold weaving, tried a backhand, but walled off. And the violation is against Brookline. Strong defense there from Weymouth's number 1, Rachel Tier. Pass up, and it's going to be chased down by number 13, who is not on my roster. If any Brookline fans can tell me who number 13 is, that would be a big help in the live chat. Newbold sends a pass forward to Thibault. Thibault flicks it. Got away from Keegan McGlynn. It's knocked back. Keegan McGlynn tries to push it. Kicked away by the goalie. Manages to kick it out. Recovered by Thibault. Thibault pushes it through. Hughes tried one off the side of the box. Close to another goal for Brookline, but again, give credit to the Wildcats' defense. They have never stopped fighting. Long clear out by number 17, Iris Churchill. And Iris Churchill going to take the free ball again. Tries a pass, intercepted by Kelly. Piper Kelly sends it forward, up to Hughes. Hughes sends it further forward, looking for Keegan McGlynn, but it's knocked away, recovered by Kelly. Kelly to the middle, finds Thibault. Thibault trying to push through multiple defenders. And we got a violation in the semicircle against the Wildcats. Another corner coming up for Brookline. This will be Thibault on the insert. Sent out to Kelly. Kelly, big swing, bouncing high, and it's downed. Attempted clear, goes out to Newbold, push forward. Keegan McGlynn walled off on her backhand attempt. Scrum around the box, and it's kicked away. Stolen back by Newbold, weaving around, tries to push it forward, walled off. Newbold intercepts it again, but it's taken away. Too many white jerseys in there. Now stolen away by Kelly. Violation, Brookline free ball. Push out to Kelly. Kelly back to Newbold. Newbold pushes it forward, walled by the Weymouth defense, and it's another corner for Brookline. Another corner still for Brookline. Thibault slides it out. Now a centering pass over to Kelly. Kelly, big swing, misses wide. Number 13 is Ruth Sandler. Thank you, Lenny Man, for helping me out with that. So that is Ruth Sandler. Francis trying to move it up, but well pursued by the Brookline defense. It's lost out of bounds. So now this is Mariana Sanchez-Dahl taking the free ball, sending it over to Newbold. Newbold sends it forward for Thibault. Thibault evades the defense, charges in, slices the push, and Hughes tried to take the pass and push it forward, but it was lost out of bounds. And it's going to be Brookline ball, as it was lost off a defender. Newbold charging into the semicircle, swings, scrum around the cage once again, cleared out. Kelly tries a push, deflects high in the air. Keegan McGlynn kicked away by the keeper once again. How about the keeper, number 99 for the Wildcats, and the efforts she's made? This lead could be much bigger for Brookline, if not for some valiant efforts from on the swing, and that's going to be a violation. Give it back to Weymouth. And a long one rolling past the Brookline defense. Racing after it, one defender to beat. And slows it down just enough. They're trying to push it forward, though. Toole trying to break it up and clear it out, and she does. Gets it up to Kelly, and now Brookline racing on the counter. Big efforts by the Brookline defense on that one. I think it might have been, I have to see if I can figure out who the number was of the last defender who was breaking that one up. But in the meantime, Pace racing up, flicks one, scrum around the cage once again, trying to clear it, and that's going to be a corner. Oh, excuse me. Thibault the insert, back to Newbold, across, Pace, big swing, stopped by the goalie. Ellie Chen tried to keep up the offense, but a violation gives it to the Wildcats. And I believe that big defensive stop by Brookline earlier was led by number 3, Sadie Hodge, just to clarify that one. As Brookline takes back now, Newbold pushes it forward, stopped, but keeping up the pursuit is Pace. Pace trying to force it through. Wald, scrum around the box once again. And again, it is stopped by Weymouth. We got a card issued against a Weymouth player, number 13, Grace McHugh. Another penalty corner. Thibault sends it out, skips away from Kelly, recovers, tries to slide it across, gets it all the way to Sandler. Sandler whiffs, recovers the ball, now sends it through the middle, and it's knocked in by Clara Thibault. So Tebow on the assist from Sandler. Let's check that out again, as initially the corner wasn't looking so hot, but Kelly recovered, slid it across to Sandler. Sandler initially whiffed on that one, but then recovers it and sends it through, and there was Tebow on the other side of the cage to knock that one in. So goal by Clara Tebow, assisted by Ruth Sandler. Thank you again to Lenny Mann for helping me out with the name there. And we got a violation on Brookline that time. And another violation on Brookline. Fight for the ball, and it's taken by Newbold. Newbold manages to keep with the ball. Well defended, though. But it is recovered, and that pass gets away. Taken by the Wildcats. Backhanded push. Sanchez Dahl on defense. Wins that battle and takes it away. Pass up to Tebow. Tebow, long pass. It's going to be a chase for pace. And she gets the ball. Passes back to Kelly. Kelly sends it up and through to Keegan McGlynn. Keegan McGlynn, a centering hit. Goes a little too far and couldn't be recovered immediately by Sandler, but she does get it back. Pass up to the top to Newbold. Newbold tried to push it forward, walled off, and that will be a violation on Weymouth and another penalty corner. For 4-0, the Brookline lead here in the second quarter. As we set up for another corner. Tebow inserts back to Kelly. Kelly back to the baseline to Tebow. Tebow sends it through the middle to Newbold. Newbold shot, walled, knocked in! I believe that was Fiona Keegan McGlynn who finished that one. Almost forgot to click the replay again, as nice push down. Great ball movement through, and then Newbold sends it, and it was knocked in by Fiona Keegan McGlynn. Goal number 5 for Brookline. That's another one where the assist is going to require me to figure out a little bit more. But for the meantime, that is halftime. At half, with Brookline scoring an extra goal just before the half, it is Brookline 5, Weymouth 0. As again, we look at that last goal off the corner. Great ball movement from Tebow to Kelly, back to Tebow, to the middle to Newbold. Sent it into towards the cage, where it deflected and was knocked in by Keegan McGlynn. And I'll have to check out that replay a little bit closer to see if I can figure out whether the assist was from Pace or Newbold. But for now, at the very least, I can confirm 1 goal apiece from Cale Bundy, Sophie Young, Caroline Hughes, Clara Tebow, and Fiona Keegan McGlynn. And in terms of assists, I don't have everything, but so far I've spotted at least 2 assists from Molly Newbold and 1 assist from Ruth Sandler. At this halftime intermission, I'd like to take a moment for a local charity spotlight. I'd like to tell you about the Brookline Community Foundation. For over 100 years, the Brookline Community Foundation has been a trusted partner, supporting Brookline by investing in organizations and initiatives that help create opportunity and promote equity for everyone who lives, learns, works, and plays in our community. Among the Foundation's many grant programs is the BCF Scholarship Fund for Brookline High School, which provides graduating BHS students with scholarships to help fund post-secondary education. To date, through about 9 years of the fund's existence, and thanks to the generosity of over 140 donors, BCF has raised over $1.4 million in total scholarship funding, and just this past graduation year of 2023 awarded over $180,000 to Brookline High for scholarships. Your support is crucial to supporting Brookline youth as they embark on the next steps in their educational journeys. Visit brooklinecommunity.org or call 617-566-4646 4442 to learn more about the BCF Scholarship Fund for Brookline High School and the many other great grant programs the Brookline Community Foundation invests in to help make a difference right here in Brookline. Once again, brooklinecommunity.org or call 617-566-4442. And as always, you can find all that information, link, and phone number for the Brookline Community Foundation in the description section down below. But for right now, it is halftime. I'm going to take a brief break and mute the mic, but I will be back for the second half of this ball game. Stay tuned. Hello again, back on the mic. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan coming to you live from Legion Memorial Field in Weymouth, Massachusetts, bringing you live coverage of today's high school varsity field hockey contest between the visiting Brookline High Warriors and the hosting Weymouth High Wildcats. So far, Brookline in control of this game, 5-0 lead through the first half. And the scoring well spread out for the Warriors. 1 goal apiece from Cale Bundy, Sophie Young, Caroline Hughes, Clara Tebow, and Fiona Keegan-McGlynn. At least 2 assists so far from Molly Newbold. She might have a third. Again, I'd have to go back and look at the tape, or look at what the team officially decides. And then at least 1 assist from Ruth Sandler, who is a new addition, at least to the roster I had. Granted, this is my first field hockey stream since the season opener back on September 6th. So Brookline gets the opening possession here to start the second half. A long pass back to Molly Newbold gets us started, and we're underway here in the third quarter. Newbold met by an aggressive forward pressure. It's taken away. Newbold's with good get-back speed to take it back. Some aggressive play from Weymouth's number 4, Mira Flaherty. And now Weymouth applying some pressure. Pass to the outside to 19. Pass disrupted and taken away by Brookline, and a long clearing push. It's a race to the ball. Getting there first is Cale Bundy. Bundy pushing it forward. Now sends a long hit forward to Flex and couldn't be collected by Hughes. Disrupted by the defense there. Now the ball recovered by Sophie Young. Young fighting against Pacey Francis. Francis takes it away. Couldn't quite clear it, though, as it's taken by Newbold. Newbold dribbles through one defender, passes past another, gets it up to Hughes. Hughes charging in, got some room, but disrupted at the last second just before her swing. Passes out of it. Gets it to Clara Tebow. Tebow couldn't keep it, but it's taken back by Piper Kelly. Touch back for Newbold. Newbold golf swing. Walled down. Still in the semicircle. It's recovered by Newbold. Passed out to Kelly. Kelly, big swing. Kicked away. Right back to Kelly. Kelly winding up another swing. Kicked away again. Cleared out further this time by the Wildcats. Still in bounds, though, as Kelly takes it along the far sideline. A pass over to Mia DiCarlo. DiCarlo tries to push it forward. Couldn't get enough on it. Cleared back out, but recovered again by Kelly. Pass to the middle. Disrupted, but Newbold fights for it. Newbold fights through a defender. Newbold charging in. Shot is in! Molly Newbold with her first goal of the game. Take a look at the replay. DiCarlo's pass couldn't get enough. It's cleared out, but intercepted by Kelly. Kelly pass to the middle, gets to Newbold. Newbold fights around one, fights past another, and just swings and nails it. I think we can mark that one as unassisted goal, probably. If anything, it would be an assist for Piper Kelly, but since Newbold had to fight around a couple defenders after the pass, might just be an unassisted goal. 6-0, Brookline leads. Weymouth again applying some pressure, but now Brookline working to clear it up the far side. Can't do it. It's taken by the Wildcats. They're working up the far side. Knocked away by Kelly, though. Gets it up. I think that is Young, but a violation on Brookline is going to send that one right back. Back and forth it goes, and now Brookline takes it again. Newbold pushes forward to Bundy. Bundy collides with a defender, but recovers the ball, sends it out to the far side to Kelly. Or no, my mistake. Now it's passed back to Kelly. Now sent back up the far side. Dribbling forward was number 5, Kathy Merlis. That was my mistake entirely. Up the far sideline, it's bouncing along. I don't think it's going to stay in bounds, though, and it does not. Flicked up the field, and we got a violation on Brookline. Wildcat ball. Big swing, couldn't get enough force on it. It's taken away by Brookline, passed up the middle. Bundy trying to fight through again. Violation on Weymouth this time. Sent out the far side. Kelly couldn't get past the defender. Well defended, I think, by Tier. And then it's knocked out of bounds. It was a scrum between Mia DiCarlo and, I think, Mira Flaherty. Big swing intercepted by Kelly. Kelly sends it up for Merlis. Merlis couldn't keep with it. It's cleared, but taken back by, I think, Tebow. Sent out to the far side again for Merlis. Merlis still fighting. Violation on Weymouth. Kelly taking the free ball. Pushes forward to Merlis. Merlis to the middle. It's knocked forward and it bounced. It bounced in. I think that was Cale Bundy again. I think that was Bundy off the assist from Merlis. I'm going to try and check out the replay, though. So we look back at the replay. Here's Kelly taking the free ball, pushes it, dribbles and then pushes it forward to Merlis. Merlis to the middle, and Bundy just redirected it into the net. So yeah, I do believe that's a goal. Second goal of the day for Cale Bundy. This one assisted by Kathy Merlis. Some quick pressure from Ellie Chen for Brookline. It's recovered for a second, but then taken back. I think that was Sandler passing it up for Chen. Chen trying to fight through Iris Churchill, and she does. Pass up for Sophie Young, who whiffs on her attempted redirect there, and that's going to go out of bounds. So 2 goals now for Cale Bundy, the first multi-goal scorer of the day for Brookline as they now lead 7-0. Last line of defense, Sadie Hodge on a nice play there. Passes it up to Charlotte Toole, who sends it to the outside to Kelly. Kelly pushes forward, bouncing along, kicked away by the goalie. Toole is there to recover. Toole trying to backhand it around. It's almost cleared, but Brookline keeps with it. Sandler pass to Kelly. Kelly is met by a defender who knocks it away. DiCarlo knocks it back, though, gets it to Kelly. Pass to Sandler. Sandler into the semicircle off a couple deflections. Pace had it for a second. Pace fights through. Pace a shot. And that one is in. I'm not sure if it was Pace or Keegan McGlynn who knocked that one in. Let's check out the replay on that one. Pass to Sandler, sent up off a couple deflections. Pace fighting for it. Still fighting. Sends that one through. I think it might have been pushed in by Keegan McGlynn. It's a bit hard to tell, so that might have been the second goal of the day for Fiona Keegan McGlynn. Might have been the first for Izzy Pace. That's what I'm going to have to, try and use the zoom on to figure out. But yeah, that one I'm a little unsure about. But either way, 8-0 the Brookline lead at this point here in the third quarter. Brookline controls it. Stolen away by Francis. Francis trying to weave through multiple defenders, draws the violation, and gets the free ball. Big swing puts it into the Brookline semicircle, and it's deflected wide and out of bounds. But I believe it's still going to be Weymouth ball. So here comes the free ball. I think that's number 8, Michaela Sullivan. Matched up with a defender, but pushes through it. But her pass intercepted by Piper Kelly, cleared out. Taken by number 7, Alexis Alessi. Tries to push up the line, intercepted again by Kelly, but knocked away from her. Kelly staying after the ball, though. Battling with Alessi, and Kelly takes it and flicks it up the line. Pass to the middle, gets to Keegan McGlynn. Keegan McGlynn dribbling. Flicks it out to the outside. Brief trip, but player stays with it now, intercepted by Weymouth. Big swing, sends it down to the Brookline end, bounces off a foot, but Weymouth trying to push it. Now knocked away by Sanchez Dahl. Pass to the near side, it goes off a foot. Big swing there. It's going to roll all the way down to the semicircle. It's kicked away by Denker and cleared out by Hodge, but a violation on Brookline is going to give Weymouth their first penalty corner of the day. Sullivan setting up as the inserter for the Wildcats. Weymouth trying to break the shutout here. Insert goes back, big swing, couldn't get enough on it, but another violation on Brookline as I think it went off to Carlo's foot, and that's going to be another corner. Insert goes out to Flaherty. Flaherty couldn't even get the swing as swooping out and taking it was DiCarlo. Sent up the far side, further up the far side, all the way up to Kelly. Kelly gets around a defender. Piper Kelly off to the races. She's got numbers. Swings into the semicircle, and it's pushed wide. Another note in the live chat from Lenny Mann. Ruth Sandler is my granddaughter. Watching from Long Island, New York. You are doing a great job. Thanks. Thank you so much, Lenny. I appreciate it. And also another earlier note from the family Tebow. Thanks, Jesse. Go Brookline Warriors. But let's keep with the action. Brookline still trying to push it. This is Charlotte Toole sending it into the semicircle. Big scoring chance. Keegan McGlynn taps it for Young. Young met by the goalie. Still fighting, and now the whistle blows. Violation Brookline. That play disrupted, but a violation on Brookline. Weymouth gets the free ball again. Disrupted again by Keegan McGlynn. And another violation as she is not making it easy for Bridget Kelly. And again disrupts it, and again it goes off her foot. This time rushes her hit a bit and gets it up to a teammate. Dribbling with it, pushing forward, intercepted by Sandler. Tap to the outside to Kelly. Kelly tries to send it up the line for Pace. Pace trying to fight through multiple defenders. It's knocked away but recovered by Kelly. Sent to the middle to Sandler. Sandler moving forward, pushes it forward. Sophie Young trying to take it. Young does take it. Turns. Flicks. Kicked away by the goalie. Cleared out of the semicircle. Now Sanchez-Dahl takes it, passes over to Sandler. Sandler trying to push forward, met by a defender. It deflects. Violation Brookline. Weymouth ball. And again, this one's stolen, this time cleanly by Fiona Keegan McGlynn. Pass into open space where it's knocked away. But now stolen back. This is Pace charging in. Pass to the middle. Keegan McGlynn tries to turn around and get one, but it's going to be out of bounds. Toole pass. Kelly swing. Deflects out of bounds. Long clear taken by Sanchez-Dahl. Forward. Knocked back and forth. Sandler pushes it, and violation Brookline. Quick hit. Sanchez-Dahl takes it back, and violation Weymouth this time. So Brookline gets the free ball. But we're not going to be playing out that free ball because there is the horn for the third quarter. Through 3 out here in Weymouth. Our score, the Brookline Warriors 8, the Weymouth Wildcats 0. Goal totals so far are a bit tricky for me to figure out. Let me see if I can get one last look at that last goal. See if I can really see what happened here. Because Pace fights off multiple defenders. That part is clear. Pushes. Deflects, and I think that goal was scored by Pace. I think Keegan McGlynn tried to knock it in, missed, and it bounced in. That's what I'm going to say for now. Maybe it'll be, corrected by the team's official stats. They usually post on Instagram with their own stats, and I usually post highlights on my own Instagram the day afterwards, which will have, some more accurate stats to give. But in the meantime, Cale Bundy leading the scoring for Brookline with 2 goals, and then 1 goal apiece from Molly Newbold, Sophie Young, Caroline Hughes, Izzy Pace, Clara Tebow, and Fiona Keegan-McGlynn. Assists, that's a little trickier to figure out. I've marked, at the very least, 2 from Molly Newbold, 1 from Kathy Merlis, and 1 from Ruth Sandler. Might be some more, but again, that's going to require me to take a closer look at things. We got another one from in the live chat from the DiCarlo family. Mia DiCarlo's mom watching from Charlotte with her grandparents. Thank you, Jesse, for making it possible. Go Warriors. Well, hey, I'm so happy to be able to provide this to you guys, and I'm just happy to be here. I'm just a simple sports fan who loves getting to watch and talk about sports. And you guys are the ones that make that possible by supporting me getting to do this work. So thank you guys. And now we are finished with the break here. And we get ready for the 4th and final quarter. Cale Bundy at midfield, ready to get us started. Turns around, slides it back to Charlotte Toole, and we're underway here in the 4th and final quarter. Brookline with a comfortable 8-goal lead as that one is knocked down, but then stolen back by Piper Kelly. Now going up the line, I believe, is a bit hard to tell from the far side, but they're working back and forth. Now a pass to Kelly. Kelly slides it, kicked away again by the Weymouth goalie. Kelly steals it right back. Kelly's been everywhere over on that right-hand side. Toole pushes it forward, awkwardly corralled by Sandler. Sandler pushes it forward in the semicircle. They try to poke it through, but it's walled off again by the Weymouth defense. And I do believe it's out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to stay Brookline ball. Toole pass off the mark to the outside. That's going to be out of bounds. Charlotte Toole, of course, primarily a defensive specialist for Brookline, but they've been giving her some chance to play a little more on offense late in this one. And I like that. Give your players, some chance to experience other parts of the game and further develop their skill sets, especially for a senior captain like Charlotte Toole, who's done so much for this program. You think about the way this team has grown over the past few years, from a team looking for its first ever playoff appearance to now looking like a pretty regular playoff participant. Now Brookline working their way up the far sideline. Off a violation, they just keep going. Keep pushing it. It's pushed back and taken back by Kelly once again. Kelly fights through one defender. Pushes it up the line for, I want to say, Hughes. Weaving around a defender, around another, trying to push forward and draws the violation. That'll be a corner for Brookline, and that was indeed Caroline Hughes on that offensive push. Setting up in the corner, this is Sophie Young getting ready to insert. Clara Tebow's been doing all the inserting for Brookline up to this point. But this time it is going to be Young as she Pushes it back to Kelly, now to the middle, finds a target. I think that's Merlis. Merlis trying to stay with the ball. And still staying with it is Merlis. Passes out of it, I believe, back to DiCarlo. Now to the middle for Toole. Toole double-teamed, and they're trying to clear it. They do, but it's recovered by Sanchez-Dahl. Pushed forward, tried to push it back. Sanchez-Dahl keeping up the pressure. Deflects over to Sandler. Sandler moving forward, pushing it forward. Kicked away by the goalie. Knocked out of the semicircle. And now I think that's Mackin trying to push it forward for Weymouth. Toole disrupting. But Mackin again pushes it forward. Fiona Mackin gets it further upfield. Now I think this is number 6, Hallie Dorgan. Working it up the far side. Hits it towards the middle. Deflected up in the air by Sadie Hodge, but I think it went, might have gone off her hand or some other kind of violation. And now a violation on Weymouth. It's going to send it right back Brookline's way. I think there's brief confusion. Toole, big swing. And too much lift on that. That's a violation, Weymouth ball. And the official telling Weymouth to move it up closer because the violation occurred when she hit it. Dribbling and disrupted again. Another aggressive steal from Brookline, this time by Sandler. Sandler sending it to the outside for Hughes. Hughes racing it up the far side. Now starting to move into the semicircle, trying to force her way through. Gets a pass through for Bundy, but just disrupted. Stolen back, this is Kelly. Kelly couldn't get a good shot off, but draws the violation for another penalty corner. Now back in the game, Clara Thibault will insert on this corner once again. Slides it out to Kelly. Kelly across to Young. Young tries to push it forward. It's knocked back out by the Wildcats. Recovered by DiCarlo. DiCarlo pushes it into the semicircle, but knocked right back out by the Weymouth defense. DiCarlo going to take this from out of bounds. Pushed forward to Kelly. Kelly to the middle to Sandler. Big swing. Walled down. Cleared out. Recovered by Toole. Toole fighting. Violation. Free ball for Brookline. Pass over to Thibault. Back to Kelly. Kelly swing. Deflected up in the air. It's a scrum. Around the box, tapped back out to Kelly. Kelly pushes it back in. Another scrum, and that's going to be a whistle. Free ball for Weymouth. Attempt to clear, intercepted again by Kelly. Pass to the outside to Hughes. Hughes up top to Kelly. Kelly, big swing, walled down, and we got another violation. I think it's going to be another corner for Brookline. Another corner coming up. Pushed out to Kelly. Kelly sends it across. Finds her target, that's Merlis, and Merlis whiffed on her swing and hit the opponent, so that's going to be a violation. Weymouth gets the free ball. Big swing, knocked down by DiCarlo. Violation, Brookline ball. As some subs coming in for both sides. Brookline working it up the far side. That's Kelly. Pass forward to Toole. Violation, penalty corner. Set up for the corner. It's a long insert back. Swing from Sanchez-Dahl, bouncing along, deflected back. Kelly had it for a second. We've got another penalty corner coming up. Tebow setting up for the insert once again. Out to Kelly. Kelly swings for it herself. It's knocked down by a defender. Cleared out, recovered by Kelly. Pass over to Sanchez-Dahl. Sanchez-Dahl whiffs on the swing. Tries to swing again, and that's going to be a violation on Brookline. Weymouth ball. Big clearing swing rolls upfield. And staying with it, Weymouth's number 8, Michaela Sullivan. Brookline defense disrupting, and it's stolen away clean by Young. Goes off a foot, and they're going to say free ball for Brookline. Chen slides it forward, intercepted by Flaherty. Chen meets her and knocks it away. Flaherty recovers, still trying to push through. Tebow now intercepts it. Sends it up for DiCarlo. DiCarlo dribbling around the defense. Keeps moving it forward, pass up. Knocked away by number 13, Grace McHugh. And it'll be Weymouth ball after the favorable deflection out of bounds. Long pass up. No one's really taking it. And it was broken up and taken away by Brookline. Pass up to Tebow. Tebow dribbling. Pass up the far side. Dribbling in as DiCarlo tries a shot. Kicked away by the goalie. DiCarlo recovers, dribbling through, trying to force it through, but ran out of room along the near side. It goes off the side of the cage. Trying to figure out exactly where the free ball is. It's going to be taken by Keegan McGlynn. Pass to the outside, intercepted. Cleared out by the Wildcats, and now they work it upfield. And disrupted by Izzy Pace and stolen away. Pace sends it up the far side for Sadie Hodge. Hodge trying to fight for the ball, but violation, Weymouth ball. Pass deflects a couple times. Taken back by Pace. Attempted clear goes off a foot. That'll be a violation. Free ball for Brookline. Lifted, bouncing, and it's knocked away by Weymouth. Stolen back briefly by Brookline. Scrum for the ball. Pace takes it. Pass to the far side to Young. Young dribbling. Still dribbling. Tries to force it through a defender, but can't. It's recovered by Toole. Toole fighting through. Charlotte Toole still fighting. It goes forward and got tangled up between players. Might have hit a foot, and it'll be Weymouth ball. Big swing, rolls upfield. Taken by Flaherty. Sent it further forward up to Mackin. Fiona Mackin dribbling. Recovers after the deflection. Fights through a defender, but in there to recover it is Molly Newbold. Sent up the far side to Hodge. Further forward. This is DiCarlo. Violation on Weymouth. Brookline ball. They send it up the far side again for DiCarlo. DiCarlo fighting for it. DiCarlo keeping it into the semicircle, centering pass. Recovered by Young. Young shot walled. Young fights through. Young fights. Kicked away by the goalie. Rebound recovered. Hodge could not get it through the wall of defenders. Long hit bouncing up field, and it's taken by Newbold. Newbold stops, turns around, passes it back. It's tapped back to Newbold. Newbold dribbling, gets tripped up. Penalty on Weymouth. This will be Brookline ball. Newbold dribbles, passes up, skips away from Tebow, but she's chasing it. Tebow forcing her way through. Tebow charging in and putting it in. Clara Tebow with her second goal of the day. Brookline's got 9. You see off the violation, Newbold just went off to the races. A nice flicked pass. Bounced briefly away from Tebow, but Tebow just put on the jets, got to the ball before the defender, and then got to the ball before the goalie, outracing the defense twice to register her second goal of the day. Violation on Brookline there. It'll be a free ball for Weymouth. Francis tries to push it forward. Violation on Weymouth, and it is now Brookline ball. Pass to the near side to Young. Young dribbling, sends it up to Sanchez Dahl. And that is going to be the final horn. The final score here at Legion Memorial Field. The Brookline High Warriors 9, the Weymouth High Wildcats 0. Brookline takes care of business for their third straight win as they improve to 5-3-1 on the year. Weymouth falls to 0-8. Just a fantastic all-around effort from Brookline. But I would say give Weymouth some credit as well. This is a team still building things, and they gave a valiant effort in, keeping this game from being further out of hand than it was. Final scoring stats for Brookline. What I have for goals, I have 2 goals each from Cale Bundy and Clara Tebow, and 1 goal each from Molly Newbold, Sophie Young, Caroline Hughes, Izzy Pace, and Fiona Keegan-McGlynn. For assists, I have at the very least 2 assists from Molly Newbold, and at the very least 1 assist each from Kathy Merlis and Ruth Sandler, but there's probably some more assists that I missed. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all my upcoming live streams. Thank you to all those who brought the kind words and support in the live chat. If there's anything you'd like to say after the stream has concluded, you can say it in the comment section down below. You can also go down below to the description section of the video where you can see a link and phone number to our local charity spotlight, the Brookline Community Foundation, where you can find out more about the BCF Scholarship Fund for Brookline High School, and there are other many great grants and initiatives throughout the Brookline community. Also, you can go further down in the description section or check out the bottom right corner of your screen for more information about me, the URL to my personal website, jessesports.com. Find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. If you want to skip all that and just contact me directly, you can send me any questions or requests you may have via email. And be sure to follow me on Instagram, where I post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that is going to do it. Final score, Brookline 9, Weymouth 0. From Legion Memorial Field in Weymouth, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.